It's Virginia Wine Month, and Walsh Family Wine releases a best-selling red blend each year with an unusual name and a great story behind it. Here to talk about this new blend and to give us a taste of some of their wines is Sarah Walsh, owner of Walsh Family Wine. Welcome.
Thanks, Elaine.
Of course, thank you so much for being here.
Yeah.
So, you have a new blend with an unusual name. Tell us about that.
Indeed we do. So, my husband and I started the winery in 2018. We've been farming since 2014. And for a lot of the beginning of that, we didn't have a tasting room. Okay. We moved into the tasting room in 2018, and in our grand opening party, I was approached by a gentleman who had a lot of opinions on how we should be running our business and many things to say, many pointers to give. And I was kind of showing him around the tasting room, and he said, exactly where will you be putting your wine slushy machines? Oh. And I said, oh, actually, we don't make those. Mm-hmm. We are, a very farming focused winery. Mm-hmm. And he looked at me and he said, but what will the women drink? Oh. And so I was recounting this story later to Nate, my husband, and my sister who was in town. And I said, I want to make this big, bold red blend, and I'm going to call it What Will the Women Drink?
I love it. Does he know that you named it because of him?
I hope so.
Okay, if he's watching now he knows. Okay,
correct.
So that's a great story.
Yeah.
It sounds like he was opinionated, but something kind of awesome came from that.
Yes, lemonade out of lemons.
Okay, so tell us about this particular blend.
So red blend, we have Cab Franc, Merlot, Tannat, and Petit Verdot as blending components. Okay. So I brought them in case you wanted to see what would Elaine like to drink.
I would love to see what will Elaine like to drink. Yeah.
So you can make your own blend. I brought the components. So cool. We have a little bit of each as barrel samples. Okay. So this is the potential of what could be the next release.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
This is so, I've never done anything like this. How does it work?
So you can kind of pick from any of the four. Okay. So
Merlot.
Merlot is a great base. Okay. Merlot tends to be soft and supple. Okay. It's going to give you a lot of juicy fruit. A lot of times people will explain to me the Cabernet Sauvignon that they're looking to buy, and they're always explaining Merlot. Ah, okay. So I think Merlot is a great base.
Do I use this?
Yes.
Or I just, okay.
So generally what we would,
how much, right?
Yeah, so it goes to 100.
Okay.
So if you wanted to do like 30% Merlot, you would go to 30.
I see.
Yeah.
Let's give this a little try here.
And then in the additional ones, you have some other pieces. So Cabernet Franc is the next one. Okay. It will give you a little bit of an earthy component, a little bit of spiciness.
I like earth. Okay.
Yeah. I think next is...
Oh wow, look at this, I'm making my own blend. All right.
You're gonna be hired. We're gonna hire you.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I know that a song was also created because of this wine. Tell us how that came to be.
That's right. So there is an incredible tourism board in Loudoun, Visit Loudoun, and they worked with local artists and songwriters and singers, and one of the people that came out were inspired by the wine and inspired by the story, and they wrote a song.
That is so fantastic.
It's really cool.
I don't know that any other wines have a song named after them. We're looking at some of the ladies right here that were part of that process. How very cool is that?
Oh, it's so cool.
I know you did something else really cool, and that was that you had an exchange program with Uruguay.
We did, yeah. So it is in its second year where Canelones in Uruguay, they have an incredible production region there, and they grow a lot of Tannat, which there's a little bit of here.
Let's put some
And the team at Loudoun has worked to do kind of an information exchange. So we send people there during their harvest because their southern hemisphere, their harvest is opposite of ours, so it usually starts in February. Yeah. We'll send some people from our team down there, learn their tricks of the trade, and then they send people back for our harvest. So
how cool
we had a really awesome gentleman helping us at Walsh whose name was Omar.
Oh, wow.
And he just went home this week. We're going to miss him. But
I met Omar recently, and what a great guy.
Oh, man, just the best.
What a great experience, too.
It has been so fulfilling.
Shall we pour this?
You should pour it in and see what you think.
What will Elaine drink? This is the new wine. Should I try it?
You should definitely try it.
Sarah.
Delicious?
Sarah,
okay.
I like it.
Okay, we'll hire you.
Thank you so much for being here today. This was a lot of fun. We love learning about Walsh Family Wine.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you very much. Yeah. Walsh Family Wine is one of 50 wineries in Loudoun County. It's located in Purcellville, and you can learn more by visiting walshfamilywine.com. Cheers.
Thanks, Elaine.